Welcome to the WBC Arena, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I...
We're expecting an all-action slugfest. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Another scoring shot there. He gets out of the way of that left hand. Nice counter shot. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight. The fans are on the edge of their seats.
So hot, so heated, there's a roof on here, you don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're getting under. You're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on here.
Both of these fighters have had their moments. Misses with that jab. Men showing exceptional chins, by the way. And these shots, even if they land, are going to do no damage. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. The bell for round two. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
You've got to swarm on your case. You know you've got to fight. You've got to hold him. You've got to tie him up. You've got to lean on him when you come in until the referee makes you break off. But keep your hands high, because they will keep punching until that referee said stop.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point. His jab just got blocked. Men step back for just a moment. He parries away that left hook. He missed with that jab. He misses with that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. There's the bell to start round three. Let's see if they have a plan B after last round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
We wanted action, and they are delivering. stamina, no injury, but still throwing punches. This has been a very competitive round between these two. He just misses with that jab. Not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fist.
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes the night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
This is not good strategy. Those punches are doing nothing. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Back at it in round 4. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when he gets you.
The halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way. He blocks the hook. He blocks that jab. He misses with that jab. Both men step back for just a moment. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. To the 5th we go. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around? Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little phaser and pickpocket him.
He just misses with that big right hand. He threw the hook, didn't land. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it. Parries that right jab away. He fails to score with that left hook. And he misses with the left uppercut. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. There's the bell for round 6. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round. You hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system for a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again and the fight will be over.
Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own. Big left, but doesn't score with it. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it. I'd like to see more jabs. When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That can be the real difference.
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Here we go. It's round 7. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter. Hook was off target. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Swing and a miss with that jab. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. There's the bell to start round 8. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round. Neither man really defending themselves. Got out of the way of that right hook. hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
He blocks that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Swing and a miss with that hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. There's the bell to start round 9. After that last round, something has got to change. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It could all come down to who's in better shape. Trying to answer back. Nice exchange here from both men. Missed him with that uppercut. This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Seconds to go. Who's going to get the last shot here in the round? There's the bell for round 10. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's being hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Right through the hook. It didn't land. On a hook, but nice defense there. When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That can be the real difference.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff. Both men step back for just a moment. Just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. This is the 11th. We've entered the championship rounds. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around? They both want a knockout, you can tell. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
They score with that left hand. Can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Nice exchange here from both men.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. These names showing exceptional chins, by the way. Neither man really defending themselves. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. The bell to start round 12. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
He parries that left jab away. Very competitive round here so far. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Can't connect with that right hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement. A unanimous decision win.
Unanimous? You know what? Smart that is. Total change of styles to make sure they got it. Had every round in the bag. There was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.